Sofaygo has been through a lot of interesting, I would say, developments in his career. I would definitely say he is not at the, at least popularity wise, it's definitely arguable, but he came onto the scene so strong. He's definitely not at the peak he was at. He came on to the scene so strong with Off the Map, and was a really hyped up artist, especially whenever he started getting linked to Travis Scott and Don Tolliver being a part of Cactus Jack. But he went from being, there's a popular meme about, like, I think it's the Apple Music has, like, the next upcoming artist, like, playlist or whatever. They'll do that little thing, and Sofaygo was on the cover of that, and a couple other artists have been on the cover of it who have, quote-unquote, fallen off, even though that's not really what happens. I do think a natural, like, yeah, now I'm not as popular because my hit song dropped a while ago, that's very normal, but obviously that's kind of blew out from the media. And a lot of that was kind of Sofaygo's own fault. He didn't drop his first album in time, if that makes sense. Like, he didn't drop it in the right time. Not necessarily in time, at the right time. And also, it was kind of disappointing. I don't remember if there's a Pink Hearts review on this channel or not. I do know that there is a before Pink Hearts review, like, reaction on this channel, and I remember really liking Before. I'm trying to look up what the song title is that I actually really liked. I still listen to it to this day. Count Me Out is a really good song. So is Goddamn. That one's another banger. But Pink Hearts was kind of just okay. I mean, kind of disappointing just a little bit. I like Took Off, I like Greed, and I like the intro Transparency. But besides that, it was kind of disappointing. Kind of just the same Sofaygo, but just a little bit worse. I mean, it's definitely not it's not Knock Knock, it's not Off the Map, it's not that kind of, the vocals aren't as interesting, neither is the production. It just feels a lot more samey. Since then, he had dropped another project called Go Plus in 2023 that I actually liked really good. I do know for a fact that this is on the channel. I don't remember if it's like a reaction or if it's a review. But this song, like Backseat, is still one of my favorite Sofaygo songs, and so is We Good. This little pack is a banger, but it didn't really get any traction at all. Single wise, he didn't really have anything too crazy either, so it kind of just seemed like for a couple years that he was just kind of dimming out a little bit, and we get rumors that he wasn't ever even a part of Cactus Jack. Although those did all obviously end up being rumors because he's a decently, he's got his own song and a Travis Scott feature on Jack Boys 2, a music video with them all dancing around with each other. And he also dropped this album, Mania. If you ask me, Mania is the best thing Sofaygo has created. I think it is his most interesting project music-wise, the way he sounds, the way he is going about things. It's not a groundbreaking, like, different in the scheme of hip-hop or nothing like that, but you can definitely hear the uniqueness. You can hear the sound that he carved for himself being more expanded and explored. The wavy vocals, the crazy production, the awesome melodies, his voice, his awesome flows, a lot of that is still here. The main thing for me is the energy. From the second it starts off, from the minute it closes. Open It Up is an amazing intro. It really is. It's nothing too crazy. The Cash Page samples / like vocals are great. It's just, that is a great intro. It's so much energy. It's so much fun. I think that's the best part about it. This album is really fun. Bankrolls is an even better, like, going back into that. This, like, it starts off on a great run from Open It Up, from Bankrolls to Outside to Back in the Mix. Mayday is a little bit slower, but then you get back into Notice Me, Relocate, Extreme Challenge, Monster. Monster is another banger. Figure Me Out is another good song, and then Mission, kind of not as good. Count Up Fast is a banger. Wasted, Money and Clothes, Grow, Safe, See Me Shine. Those are bangers. And yeah, it's 19 songs, but the album is put together really well and it flows into each other really well. that it's not something that you necessarily notice. So I also think that Sofaygo in this case is not like harmed. He's never an artist that I really thought would like. I really wanted to hear him with other voices. I want to hear him with other people. I think he benefits from being with other people. I think that song with him and Travis is great. I like the song with him and Don Toliver, Precision, is a banger. But on this album, his voice and his presence is enough to where like these only like slight additions, these like slight other voices kind of just assisting him is enough. Barely having features on this project is actually really cool, and it works really well, because honestly, there's not many people I can see on this album that would actually benefit it and not kind of mess up the rails in the track, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, lyrically, it's nothing that you're gonna be like blown away by, but if you're going to Sofaygo to listen to lyrics, I don't know what you're doing. You need to figure out who to like. You're looking for the wrong things. Sofaygo's not going to be. He's like Travis. You don't go to him for lyrical integrity or lyrical genius. You go for the energy. You go for the sound. You go for the flows. You go for the mainly the energy. I do think that is the biggest thing. The production on here is another really hard hitting like part of it. One of the best parts is the production, and everything is like Sofaygo is able to just fly on. The flow on Bankrolls is insane, and I think like almost the intro to a movie, like a needle drop scene at the beginning of a movie and open it up, that type of intro and like the production behind it and the way Sofaygo comes in is really well handled, and I think it leads to a really good entertaining 45 minutes, which, like I said, for being 19 songs, that is pretty good. I would rather that. If you're going to do like that more than like 16, 17, 18 songs, don't waste too much time on one of them. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're an artist like Sofaygo, none of these songs feel like they're too long. So I'm so sorry for my voice. None of them feel like they overstay their welcome. They all feel like they flow in and out of each other really good. The only one that really slows it down is Mayday. That's the only one that, like, even Mission, even though I think that's one of the weaker songs, not Mission. Yeah, Mission and Crash Out, they're a couple of the weaker songs. They still flow together nice with the rest of the project, and everything still flows together perfectly for a really good experience. It just, and another part of it feel like the dark and gloomy feeling that adds to like the title and adds to the what's it called, the album cover. That dark and gloomy type of feeling, that almost like we're in a nightclub partying type of sound. We're at the night at a rave, in the night driving our black Lamborghinis with a full moon. That type of feeling is not something that you get, or like it's not something. It might be something that you get, but like it's not something that is kind of easy to explain as it sounds. To be able to hit it tonally consistently throughout 19 songs for 45 minutes, the way Sofaygo just did it, is, that's a pretty cool accomplishment, and that's a pretty good. It's an even better accomplishment that it doesn't get boring, that type of feeling, because the way, like, as much as I've said like they all kind of have the same thing and none of them are lyrically different really, like they still sound different and feel different because of the flow of the album. Overall, I do really like Mania. I think probably the best songs are Open It Up, Bankrolls, Monster, and Count Up Fast. And if I had to throw another one on there, probably either See Me Shine or Money and Clothes. Just really good album here. Probably the strongest outing we've had from Sofaygo. Really replayable. I didn't really talk about that much. Flows together great. Couple missteps here, but overall is pretty good. Production is great. I mean, being able to like flow together, as Sofaygo for 19 songs is a really impressive accomplishment. Overall, I give Mania an 8 out of 10. Hopefully, it's nowhere but up for Sofaygo. If you're a fan of the video, then you need to subscribe. This is actually the first mainly positive video I've had in a minute. Trying to keep the daily upload streak going. I know there's been a couple times where I've missed like a few days, but the uploads are not stopping. There will be a point where I can like catch the flow and catch a routine of daily uploads, I promise. Hit the like button and subscribe. Join the Discord server if you want like links to all the videos and songs whenever I drop them, everything Fatal. Dropping merch soon, and if you want to get a hold of that, go to that, the link in the Discord. Hit the notification bell, comment, like, do all that stuff, subscribe. Love you guys.